Hey gang, welcome back to our third series. So we've pretty much got three going on right now. We got wrestling sim, campus basketball, and now we gonna do some college campus basketball, college basketball, and now we're doing football coach, college football as our third for Friday. So that's gonna be the schedule. Wrestling sim on Monday, campus football Wednesday, campus basketball Wednesday. And I keep saying campus because again it's campus legends. That's why I keep saying campus. College basketball on Wednesdays, and then college football on Fridays. Well, at least we'll try to keep it like that for a little bit, as much as I can. I do work a full-time job, so there's going to be some drop off and stuff, but hey, bear with me if you jump on this channel. So the team I decided to go with is Michigan State. It's funny, my wife, she is a Michigan fan, so she's absolutely livid by this choice. But I didn't want to pick a team too far down the bottom because I haven't played this game enough to be proficient at it to build a team from nothing. And I didn't want to play a team at the top, obviously, like Alabama or something. So I picked a team that's perennially not good, you know. Well, not perennially not good, but you know, they always on that weird bubble where they could be competitive, but they're just not competitive enough. All right, so like all the other ones, week one we're gonna just review, look over the team and stuff, and I think we're gonna probably try to get through the preseason. So right now it's time to look at. I think you can redshirt some people if you want. Okay, so players will be automatically redshirt if they play 4 games of floor. You can mark them for red. Okay. So our quarterbacks, we have this sophomore here. Man, it's not looking too good here. All right, running backs, we got a good running back. You're a senior. Got a bunch of redshirted a few players here. We got 3 seniors at running back. We got a sophomore here with an F plus potential at 73. We got 2 freshmen. All right, let's look at our wide receivers. All right, we got a really good wide receiver here. So we got a freshman. At this stream, you could change positions if you want, but I'm not gonna really mess with the squad. Obviously, this game is definitely pushes a lot of recruiting during the season and stuff. So we'll definitely bringing players in to visit. So we'll work on that. Obviously, I'm not gonna try to do every game, but what I'll do is recap the jumps in games, and I'll show you how the recruiting process is going every episode. Alright. So league news, there's nothing there. Recruiting, nothing there. Not at this stage. This is impact players. We got obviously the wide receiver, Camden Owens, safety, Jabari Lum. All of these are seniors, so we're gonna have to do bring in a lot of people. We're gonna lose a lot of kids, and this game also has transfer portals, so you also lose quite a bunch of people to the portal. Let's look at our quarterbacks. We just saw them earlier. Running backs. Interested to see what he looks like. Oh, sweet. So this freshman here, if he develops good, he's a 3-star, but he's a loyal. This player wants to be a star, may transfer if they think okay. He's a B plus. Nothing special on him. These star stuff is this stuff here is new. All right, wide receiver. He's a senior, so he gonna leave soon. We got another senior here. Loyalty. He wants to be a star. He's a junior, so he gonna play. He probably gonna play a little bit this year too. Got a pretty solid wide receiver squad in my opinion. Unfortunately, I don't think we got the quarterback to get the ball to them. Our tight ends look pretty meh. We got. Is this like players? Okay, may transfer if we're doing poorly. A lot of winning. Loyalty here. These are freshmen, which is good. 3-star, B+ potential. Right, let's look at our offensive line. Got a senior here. 94 pass block. Whew. Yeah, he's pretty solid too. Another senior. Dang, oh my god, we could throw this shit out the ball, that's for sure. He's a running one. He's a freshman. Pretty solid blocking. Alright. Kicker. Oh, we got a beast kicker. He's a senior too. But we do have a freshman and 2 freshmen in. I think the kicker it goes. So we just look at it. See kick accuracy. Punt. He doesn't really have a lot of punt power. What about this guy? Get the ball hard, but no thing. So he probably be a punter. Our defensive line is stout. We have Alex Stovall, Elias Brooks, looking pretty good. Philip Whitaker, solid. God, they're all seniors. Then looking at our juniors, pretty solid. A lot of them have really high potential. So trained right, they could bust over. And then we got some freshmen here. Look at it here. Okay, I like it. Pretty solid squad. You know, and it's like I know a lot of them developed up into this, so we might need to. Oh, look at that, Christian Lloyd, 91 tackling, 86 block shedding, 90 pursuit. Oh, this man's a fucking stud. He better go to the damn league. And the good thing is, look at all these gonna be on our team next year. They're not gonna. No opportunity to get away now. We got a sophomore here that's a big hitter. Pass coverage linebacker. I think our defense is probably the strength of this team. Let's look at our cornerbacks. Okay, juniors. Let's see him. Ooh, look at 99 man coverage. Oh my god. Man coverage 90. Is that 99 man coverage or zone? That might be tripping. His zone is terrible. Oh man, pretty good defense this season. You're gonna have to replace a lot of these people. And then we got Jabari Lum, 91 A+. Oh my god, look at his defensive IQ. I didn't even know you could go over 100. It's crazy. He's just a 3-star. You know. Right. So none of this stuff is available yet. Oops. All right. Let's save in advance. We are not changing any positions. I might not go too deep because I'm not sure if at some point I gotta do my own recruiting. And recruiting takes a minute. That's something that we'll have to show on the next episode for sure. Especially the initial adding 40 people to the roster. All right, let's look at the mission gains. Brum, who would have thought, would have gained more? His potential went down a little bit, but look at that. Oh my God, look at Stovall. Did a linebacker? Chat. That's yeah. He went up. 107 speed. Is that a random wide receiver? Yeah. Christian Lloyd, he went up. Oh my God. What a great all season. I'm so used to trying with like lower teams. I'm not used to seeing these. His pass blocking went up. So what? Big legs. He's a kicker. 100-1, bro. You just kicking the ball from deep. You know, some big gains. Like this offensive lineman went up by 7. His run blocking, I wish his pass blocking was better though. He went up by 8. What's that? Another offensive lineman? Pretty middle of the road, but he's okay. He's a sophomore though, so which is good. All right. I think all these are still done. All right, time to install the offensive game plan. So yeah, spring is when you start recruiting. So we're gonna use the offensive lineman who's 7. Even though our offense is I think we do air raid pass heavy, but we're gonna do spread. We're going to use the offensive lineman's playbook, right? Then him, aggressive man. I think we got the players to do that, which is cool. Offensive tempo. We're going to bump that up to fast, situational, onside kick, situational, 4th down. That's good. Ball hawk. Alright. Pretty solid. Honestly, it's crazy we don't have at least one 5-star, judging how good this is. But our quarterback situation is what I'm more worried about. I don't think we really got that solid of a quarterback. All right, so I think spring 1 is when you actually start recruiting and stuff. I won't do that on screen. What I'll do is probably come right back after this, take a break, come back, do the recruiting and everything off screen, and then come back and show you. I think you start doing. Yeah, you do the recruiting action and stuff and practices. So, and I think not league news, but so you could autofill the targets. I usually go. You could view recommended targets too, and it gives you some good stuff. These are like the highly recommended ones. You see some 4 stars in there, some 3 stars. I tend to do some on my own because you want to spread it out. Like there's, look who's recruiting. Oh, we actually got a chance. Oh, was that a wide receiver though? But we don't need a wide receiver. Gives you the recruiting. All right, and then so you could like break it down by position. It says 0 needs, but we're gonna definitely see if we could get us a high. If anything, we would try to target high star running wide quarterback to see if we could get him in. So we could scout them, then you add them to the target. Obviously, it shows you the interest. I think you're able to select. only like show people that is interested. This is spreadsheet, and then we can always go back to the summary view. Right. I think this week we can also do practices. So we go to practice. I usually just do auto practice, because I think new practice you pick. Yeah. So we just do some auto practice, let them run their stuff based on the schemes. All right, there we go. So that's done now. So we just have to do the recruiting. It's actually crazy that Papa keeps coming up. Game plan is already set. This is the depth chart so far. We got McLean. Let's see what he's. Can I think I gotta go under my team and go to quarterback. So he's a sophomore. Let's see what he. Okay, so arm strength 87, arm accuracy 89. He's actually not bad. Ball carrier vision 83, evasion 83, speed 64. So he's not really running anywhere, but not bad. But so this is the freshman, Jordan Dalton. Let's see, 83 arm strength, 73. Yeah, I'm still gonna probably try to see if I could get me a powerhouse quarterback. We already did that. This is the playbook. We could look at the players and stuff. I think you could look at other play. Yeah. And then we could also look at the defense. A lot of man. We got some zone in there, but it's definitely a lot of man. Could be man heavy. Right now we at oh, so this guy is leaving. This is the guy that is leaving in the early rounds. I'm actually surprised Jabari isn't in there. Look at that block shedding 112. God damn. Jersey numbers you could pick, give people. Oh wow. It's actually only 1, 2, 3, 4. That's funny. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put a. Actually, we'll be back. I'll be back. And I'm gonna do all the recruiting stuff. And then oh shit, wait. Let me do the auto assign training. There we go. So they'll do some training and stuff. Level 11 facilities. We use up all of this, and then once we do the recruiting, we'll get the short list going. I'll be right back. We'll show who we recruited and everything, and then who we scouted and stuff, or who we added to our board to try to recruit over this season. All right, so future Sean, take it away. And we're back. Okay, so just continuing on. As you can see, recruiting actions down to 0. We did a lot here to try to get some find some talent for this next upcoming year. So let's go ahead and take a look at the recruiting screen. So you can see I got all 40 targets. We have $11 million in NIL money, so we got to make sure that we when we start pitching to these guys later, I think further down you're allowed to, when you start trying to make offers to them, we got to throw some money around. We got $11 million to play with, and some people NIL money means something. So obviously we have no commits, no outstanding offers, but we have targets. So I'm gonna filter them by position. So first one, we don't really need a quarterback looking at our thing, but I did try to look for 2. We got Alberto Bowers out of junior college. So usually a junior college you think more of a transfer, Right now, I wasn't able to scout, ran out of scouting points. You only get 10 per week, so you gotta use them wisely. So right now, but his arm strength is 81, and he has a potential of having a B for accuracy, which is pretty good, right? And we're at the top of his board, so I gave him a camp visit. Darius Wayward, the gunslinger, he has a 90 arm strength and C in accuracy, so he's going to zip that ball, but it might not go to the right person all the time. His QB IQ is also an F, which is a little scary. His QB IQ isn't that great either, but you know. But the good thing is that he's in high school, so there's a chance for him to develop. Redshirt him for a year, you know, if we do get one of them. All right, so looking at our running backs, we got a couple here. Not really the best cream of the crop, but this dude does have good ball security and ball carrier vision. So we went ahead and give him a pitch since we're already leading. Could probably invite him to camp next week. Then we have Isaac Carrillo. His ball carrier vision is 75, but his ball security is a D-, so that's probably going to be around low 60s. Low 60s. He is ahead, so we did give him an offensive pitch. And then we have this guy who 74 ball vision, B- thing. So we're going to definitely try to give him. He's a receiving back, though. I wanted to focus on the power back and if not, get at least a balance. But we'll definitely shoot him a camp invite next week. We did dig deep for some wide receivers. Obviously, I had to spread it out, so you only got 40. So if you over 2-on-1, you know, yeah, you won't be able to recruit in some spots. And I want to at least get one, try to get one person per position. So right here we got Kai Brady, a balanced wide receiver. Deemed negative potential, yeah, but he's 86 speed. His evasion is going to be a B, and his catching is 78. He's already pretty good. Route running is a little to be desired, but that can be improved. He's in high school, so he's going to come in as a rookie. Not a rookie, a freshman, which is good. And as you can see, we're leading, so I gave him a head coach pitch. We have a 5-star long shot. We're probably not going to get him, but we're at the front, which is huge. Ball security is pretty good. Route running is really good. Once I get some more scouting points, I'll definitely try to unlock some more to see what he looks like catching wise. But A+ speed, and I think you do get some scouting unlock when you invite them to camp, because they pretty much come in to work out. So camp invite for him. I'm gonna push hard for this one for sure. A 5-star will be great for the program. And then last person we gave a little love to was Esteban. Deep threat. So we pretty much two balanced. I want deep threat guy. 75 B- potential. His ball carrier vision and ball security is going to look pretty bad. A- speed. 76 catching, but that route run is a D. And to be fair, that means that he just goes straight. And just to look at the other guys. And he has no scouting at all, but I do like to see that his catching is a C, his route run is a B. He is a little slow, but he's a route running wide receiver, so you're not expecting crazy speed from him. Looking at some tight ends, we got this diamond, which I think is going to be underrated, a gem. It's going to be underrated. We are a little behind. And obviously our main rivals, Michigan, is leading the pack. So if he's interested in Michigan right now, more chances we're going to get him. But we did give him a camp invite. His blocking is really good, which we like to see. His catching is okay. But the blocking is really good because it gets some more protection for our quarterback and running back. We also did an offensive coach pitch to Dante Grant. Good speed. Good strength. The blocking is probably not going to be that good, but he is just an athlete, so he's raw. So if we could get him in, we could probably coach him up pretty good. And you got to be careful not to keep chasing after these junior college guys, because usually they'll come in, they'll be like a sophomore or junior because they did the first 2 years at a junior college. So you got to be careful about that. Even though I say that, and my offensive line recruiting is mainly junior college guys, it's like 3-2. So 4-star out of junior college here. We did do a camp invite for him. I like his C- and C+ blocking. We got this one guy here, high school. It's a little low. Pass blocking is very low, and run blocking is pretty low too. I did give him a camp invite just to see what the it's 35%. We'll see what it's saying. And then we got this one guy that only has one option so far out of junior college. I like the C- grade here and the C strength. So hopefully that translate over. If we can at least get a couple offensive linemen, which would be pretty solid. Because we're losing a lot of them this year. Look at some kickers, kickers/punters. Got this one guy. If there's one thing you could do that you'd probably need is junior college is at least kicking. You could rotate, get some people in there. This dude looking pretty good. His punt power is C. His kick and punt powers are C's, and they're B's for accuracy. So he'll probably pin you. This guy, I really like this guy down here, Clay Wade. 79 punt accuracy, 75, and he has some C's and C-, so it's probably going to be low 70s, mid 70s there as well. So hopefully we can. We did a head coach pitch, and we'll try to get him into camp next week. Defensive line. As soon as I see the diamond, I always try to get him in. Again, we're going up against Michigan, so not really expecting much up. He's a defensive lineman. I am a little disappointed that his tackling is like D+, but I did give him a camp invite just to get more of his scouting in. He had potential, so that's good. He'll probably make big jumps. Who else did I target? Oh, we got two here at the bottom. Everybody here is in high school. A- potential, 67 tackles, 76 block shedding, and 72 pursuit. So he's definitely going to be running after some dudes. Wish his strength was a little higher, but it's all good. We're leading right now and 65% scouted. So we did a DC pitch for him. And then we're also leading here. C- tackling, B- block shedding, and C pursuit, which is pretty good. Wish's strength is a little higher, but it's all good, man. We drew an offensive. It's funny, we ran out of pitches, so we just did an offensive coach pitch. But obviously next week we'll do the correct DC pitch. Looking at our linebackers, we got Colton Smith here. We're about minus 500 behind. I think this is Louisville. Excellent tackling, okay block shedding, but he's a linebacker, and at pursuit at C- will be really great. I like his defensive IQ as well, so we got him into camp. And we did this guy coming out of junior college. I see that A at tackling and A at at pursuit, B- at defensive IQ. So I did take, it's a long shot, but I'm giving it a long shot to see if we could get Elias McGill. Then we're looking at our cornerbacks. We got a couple people here. We got a B+ potential. I like his zone 78. His man coverage is going to be pretty solid. He's not the quickest, 71. It's okay, but it's not the quickest. Going up against Michigan. So I did invite him to camp so we could get some more scouting done. And then Saul Lowry, we did push a little bit. We were behind University thing, so we did give him a DC pitch. And everything's pretty good. He's definitely fast. And I do like that his man coverage is B-, C-, zone coverage. Defensive IQ, needs some help. But hopefully we could grab him next year. And then lastly, safeties. We did invite one. Look at that zone coverage. 87. Can't visit. So Aaron Hammonds, we brought him in there. We are not on his board at all, so can't visit is definitely going to help. Only 15% scouted, so hopefully we get some more. And then we did a defensive coordinator pitch here for Ramon Wilcox. He's more known for zone coverage, which is cool. It's the cornerbacks really that's supposed to be higher on man, because we do run a man heavy thing defense. But anyway, we got zone A-. Man coverage is a D, so that's the only thing I'm really actually, you know what, can we take this off? Just target him. Let's do this one. We real far behind on Notre Dame. I think that was why. And then I think he's a little better though. I'm gonna try to go after him. He is championship hungry, so I do understand why he has these two above us. I think this guy isn't. Actually, let's not change it, man. I went through all of that. Let's just stick with this. All right. So yeah, so that's it for this. A lot of details. I don't think there's one more group called Athletic. Oh yeah, but he's a defensive lineman. He's the rough guy that we gave the cap. Thing is enforcer, so he's gonna fight. All right, so that's pretty much it from here with those targets and stuff. It goes a little faster because pretty much it's just going through every week for the spring and summer, sending out camp invites, doing scouting and recruiting, and then obviously you could drop people if you think a little too far out the race and there's no hope for you, and just look for other targets. So let's go ahead and save and advance in next week. So we're now going into spring 2. So now we got 22 more recruiting actions, which is pretty much pitches, camp invites, stuff. So this is what I meant. So we get 3. We got the coaching. Oh, those is trainings. My bad. That's where the 9's from. Yeah. Let's go ahead and knock these out, and then we'll call it a day. When we come back, we'll go over the more recruiting actions that we did that week, and then we'll push through. Next episode we'll probably push through to the start of the season. So let's go ahead and do the practice, and obviously you've seen I do auto practice, because when we get to the games, I ain't actually, it's going to be like how the basketball game is, where I just let it sim. Defense stepped up a little bit here. All right, the offense was doing pretty good earlier. Yards per play. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think there's any league yet. It's not open yet. All right, let's do auto assign the trainings for right now. Obviously, as you get further in, we can look at some thing. Oh man, we didn't make no training improvements during for quarterbacks. We did get some running. Got some ball carrier. We got a crazy senior running back. Alright, we got some good wide receivers and stuff. I'm really looking forward to see how we perform during this season. Alright, okay, so let's start. Okay, there we go. All right, so obviously once you invite them once, they're not coming back. So we'll go ahead. I think we got 10 camp invites. So we'll go ahead and invite him now. Let him come up in there. And I won't pitch to that guy again. Did we invite? I thought we invited a running back. Did we not? All right, so we got this guy. He's balanced, 37. So I don't. I thought we invited a running back, but I guess not. We're gonna go ahead and invite him to camp. So we can also, cause you get a big boost for that. And then here, let's go them a little bit. Alright, wait man, we're gonna save that. Let's look at the wide receivers. I know we invited him. So he's at a 59 now. Let's see. He still didn't get his speed, so let's scout. It dropped to a B, but his speed's 88. His catching is 77. So that's when I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give him that ace pitch for the head coach. Try to push to get him in here. That's a 5-star too, so it'd be huge for our program. Now I did say we're going to invite some people. Try to invite, all right? He's the route running guy, so his speed 78, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and give him a camp invite. Tight ends, we did invite him to camp already. We're up there, man. Let's give him an offensive pitch. And we're already leading here. 47% scouted, 73. Let's waste a scout on him. We'll probably get that. Dang, I was hoping we would get that thing, but he hasn't been to camp yet. How many? We got 7. Let's go ahead and invite him to camp. I try to invite one person from each group at least, you know. So Harley already came. We're leading pretty good here. 66 to 69, which isn't bad, but coming out of junior college could be a little better. Let's invite him to camp. Also, let's get a scout in there so we could see 64 blocking, which isn't too bad. With this cat, 5%, 20%. Let's give him a target. Let's give him a great. Even though we're really far behind the wrecking ball here, negative 1,000. It's probably going to be almost impossible to catch up. So at this point, depending on how NetSuite look, I'll probably take him off. Hey, it's funny, here's my last name. I'll probably take him off and go and look for someone else that's a little easier. Not easier, but a little closer. You know, like I'll be like in the middle or something, so that when I do like give them a camp invite and stuff, there's a chance. We're gonna leave this one. We're gonna just leave it at target for right now. All right, kicker. Let's get him into camp. We got 4 camp invites left, so we gotta be a little more judicious. Okay, so he's pretty much fully scouted out, 100%, which is cool. We did overtake Michigan. Yeah, just make sure we keep ahead there. Like we gonna probably drop this guy. A negative 1,000. I'm not even gonna waste a camp invite on that. Let's see this guy. I like that block shedding. Let's do a scout. Oh, that's good. I like that. Go ahead, come to camp. We'll invite him to camp thing, but we're gonna get the defensive coordinator to give him a good pitch. All right, then we go to linebacker. Man, his tackling is crazy, but his IQ is pretty good. But the block shedding pursuits, the pursuits are a little. This one, we're pretty far behind the 8 ball, even though his defensive IQ is at 83. Oh my god. We have to try. We have to. Alright. We got 2 more camp invites, so that's linebacker, so we got to get 1 cornerback probably to come through. Is it him? Oh, he's defensive. Oh, he's fast and everything, but you know what? Go ahead and come to camp, bro. Scout. Look, his B potential. Balance. Let's give him an okay. And then last is safety. Alright, so he's coming through pretty good. Ezekiel Zone. A little far behind there, so we'll probably save that. We'll probably get Raymond Cox to come in. Let's do a scout, 23%. I like it. Let's go ahead and get you in there with the last camp invite. And what we got? 3 head coach pitches. We actually got a fair amount, so this guy, let's use the last scout, 60%. Let's get defensive thing there. Then we got 2 offensive, so we're gonna just swing around back to the offense. I think we already. I don't want to waste any on him right now. Let's I really want this power back. Yeah, I thought, I guess. Let's get the offensive coach there. Wide receiver. Our deep threat guy. Let's get that in there. Make sure we maintain the lead there. We got 1 more. I think we got 3 head coach ones, so we need to find some people. Already did the camp there. Probably not there. Dang, we ain't got no, but I'm not sure who to use these on. Maybe the linebacker, because we really like this guy in junior college. Let's go ahead and target him, give him the great. He went. We still a little behind there, so let's give him the head coach pitch. And it's really not. Probably could try to shout up one more tight end. One more offensive lineman, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest. Maybe this guy. Okay, here we go. And into the summer we go. And that's pretty much it for the recruiting bit. And then at a certain point, you're able to invite them to games. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put a cut right here. I'm gonna go before the next episode. I'm gonna go through, remove any targets that I think are probably a little too far for us. Add some new targets in, and then like if I can, invite them to camp or give them some stuff to just get them up to scratch right now, because our recruiting is pretty deep. We're 2 weeks in. There's where is it? Oh yeah, I'm on my targets already. So as you can see, every week is like a competition. You pretty much we're leading on both quarterback fronts. The gunslinger guy looks like they're saying it's a diamond in the rough. 77 accuracy really is not that bad. And man, that boy could sling it. But the field general, they're both gunslingers. I thought this was a field general. I guess it changed, but then his arm strength isn't that good. But man, he could he's accurate as hell, and accuracy is huge. Prevents interceptions, stuff like that. His QB IQ is 68 here. What's his here? 71. So technically his QB IQ is just a little better. But anyway, like, so this thing's really addicting. As simple as it is. I made sure I disabled auto recruit. I like doing the recruiting part. Yeah, so I'm probably go through my targets again one more time. There's probably 1 or 2 people in there that we're so far behind the fray that we won't get them even if we invite them to camp. Take those out, bring in some new, try to find some other people, put them in there, and then once the season starts, we start getting into games. So next week we'll make sure we do the summer one. Next episode we'll do summer 1, summer 2, set up the preseason expectations, and gear up for season. So once the games start, it rolls. But anyway, guys, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay safe out there, man. And sure, shout out, glad anyone that joins. Hope you let me know if you got any thoughts. And as always, stay safe out there. Peace.